It's almost 2017, and that means, among other things, that we're here with part 2 of our top 10 new TV shows of 2016. Part 1, of course, saw a number of ties as The Path, The Exorcist, Underground, Full Frontal with Samantha Bee, Queen Sugar, Better Things, and This Is Us all made the list. Now, pausing a sec before we get to our top 5, and I'll tell you there are a few ties here too, let's make some honorable mentions with new series like Cinemax's Quarry, Starz' The Girlfriend Experience, TBS's Andrew Tribeca, Netflix The Get Down, which I know is an acquired taste for some, and the near-perfect The Night Manager from AMC and the BBC, which doesn't make our list solely because it was a one-off limited series.
Welcome to the family.
Okay, with that, now, coming in at number 5 on our top 10 new shows of 2016, it's Showtime's Paul Giamatti, Maggie Siff, Damian Lewis, and Madeline Ackerman starring Billions, and Netflix Winona Ryder-led nostalgia trip of the multiple nominated Stranger Things.
Come to work every day and be just and strong in the actions you bring, and don't waver.
You know when people say it's not about the money, then of course that means it's totally about the money? Well, let me tell you, Showtime's January 17th debuting drama Billions is right on the money. A tale for our times on several levels. In an era where 80s nostalgia is peaking sometimes to worthy and sometimes to hideous results, the surprise beyond the sheer Spielbergness of Stranger Things is a driven homage to the best of the flicks of the Reagan era that you'll want to stick with until the end. And that's no imitation. Next, and please don't think I'm wimping out here, but we do have another tie. With Louis C.K.'s magnificent and moving Horace and Pete and HBO's Insecure from Issa Rae and Larry Wilmore.
So what the hell's wrong with you anyway?
Pete, he has a mental condition. I have breast cancer.
Hey, come here.
No, I'm okay.
Horace and Pete now debuted on the actor's website on January 30th and made so much on every other platform look lacking. As for the very confident Insecure, up front, the Larry Wilmore co-created ladder from the YouTube star who made Awkward Black Girl is fresh, fierce, and funny, pivoting from comedy to drama and back again sometimes in a line or two.
Just when things are going good in your relationship, exes always have a way of popping back up. You did look good, though.
Number 3 is Luke Cage. Launching on September 30th, the third Marvel series on Netflix hit new heights with this deft Chio Hodari Coker showrun take on the bulletproof hero for hire, and so much more. Luke Cage may be both one of the most socially relevant and smartest shows on the small screen that you will see this or any year. The star power deluxe of Mike Coulter as Cage and the magnificent Mahershala Ali, Alfre Woodward, and Theo Rossi co-starring with the true binding force of Marvel on Netflix Rosaria Dawson series is also one of the best. And not just because of the fact that each and every episode is named after a gangster track, though that works on many levels for me. And number 2, we have another tie. Or rather, I would look at it this way. 2 shows that so strongly complement and inform each other, they are in the best way forever linked for me. ESPN's sprawling and magnificent docuseries O.J. Made in America and FX's The People vs. O.J. Simpson American Crime Story. Now, the 7.5-hour-long former from the Sports Giants 30 for 30 program and Ezra Eldman told you a tale that soon made you realize that what you really thought you knew about O.J., well, you didn't. And the Emmy-winning ladder that debuted on February 2nd?
Yeah. What have you got?
Got 2 victims in Brentwood.
Brentwood? Nobody gets killed in Brentwood.
Let's just cut to the white Bronco chase right now, why don't we? Debuting tomorrow on FX, The People vs. O.J. Simpson, American Crime Story is a very powerful piece of television. If The People vs. O.J. Simpson was on a streaming service, I'd say right now, binge it. But it's on cable every Tuesday, so watch it and see how much and how little has changed since the last time a Clinton was in the White House. Well, we never ended up getting another Clinton in the White House, did we? But we did get some real heat from the South. Coming in at number 1 on our top 10 new shows of 2016, another FX show, The Amazing Atlanta from Donald Glover. FX boss John Landgraf likes to lament the surge in scripted shows over the past few years of this era of peak TV. But he's proving part of the problem, and more so, part of the solution, with series like the genre-defining, culturally nuanced, sideswiping, and format-busting offering starring the former Community star who also goes under the number Childish Gambino in his music career. Brian Tyree Henry, Zazie Beetz, and Keith Stanfield.
Got him.
The Donald Glover created and starring half-hour comedy that is set in the world of local hip-hop and amidst the hustle that only family can be, is cool, calm, and collected. and often keeping you off kilter by hanging back where most series, even some of the best I would say, would jump in. I would also say that the Hiro Miyari directed Atlanta is also very funny, as well as very much dramatically of its time and place, so that real-time situations like on a smartphone scrolling or waiting to get processed for an arrest move in real or near real time, feel entirely of themselves and appropriate as their tone sometimes pivots.
What? No, this is a great environment for you.
So that's our best of a very, very good year of television. And let's give a round of applause to all the creators and cast and crew for their hard work making such good work. Now, over the years, I've ended these end-of-year lists by sending up some trial balloons, stuff that you should keep an eye out for the next year. And this year is going to be no different. So let me drop two names on you. FX's Legion.
David, your whole life people have told you were sick. I'll show you that it was really just a lie.
And Starz' American Gods.
I love you. Something feels weird.
Shadow, we're going to be releasing you a couple of days early. There's no good way to say this, so I'll put it plain. Your wife, she died in the early hours of this morning.
Yes, you'll be glad you did with these adaptations. And with that, see you in 2017.